Matt, you remember what to do?
What?
Oh, come on, come on, come on. I feel like I'm babysitting and not getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you guys. And welcome back to Sloth Love Chunk, your favorite Goonies Super-Fan podcast. I'm your host, Ants.
And I'm Matt.
And on this episode of Sloth Love Chunk, it's not going to be Matthew and I, it's mainly going to be me.
Yeah.
Are going to talk about my recent trip to Rose City Comic Con where I got to meet the Plimps.
The Plimps.
In all her Plimps glory. But before we start talking about Plimps, just want to make sure you guys know where to find us. As always, visit us at slothlovechunk.com, Instagram, slothlovechunk_podcast, or you can email us at goondocs@slothlovechunk.com. It's always rough for me, dude.
You got it.
I haven't seen you, Matthew, since the 40th. Is that right?
Yeah, no. Well, we've seen each other here. We did Eric and...
Oh, I was going to ask you, what did you do during your summer vacation? And Matthew and I were on the Discretions podcast with Nick and Eric. You guys should check that out. It was a lot of fun. Check it out if you haven't already.
So much fun.
It was kind of stressful.
yeah, they put us to the test.
Those guys, it's pretty interesting how different people record podcasts different ways. You know, I was lucky enough to also be on Comics Discourse 114, another episode with those guys. We did a Fantastic Four episode.
Ooh.
So it's interesting, like how we do this show, and then Nick and Eric do Discretions, and then the guys at Comics Discourse 114, how they do it. Everybody does it different.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I kind of want to steal some of the ways they like.
I know. I like Eric, their format with questions.
Yeah, they also don't give us any sort of like heads up or preparation for it. We just showed up and we just dived right into it. It was a little bit disorienting.
Yeah.
You know? So then we did one episode and they were like, hey, good job, guys. You want to do another one? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. Just, we'll schedule it and like record.
Dang, back to back.
And I was like, wait, what? And then you were in it again.
Yeah.
So, pretty crazy.
It's good stuff, dude.
Yeah, those Comics Discourse guys, they just press record right once you get on the show. Matthew and I, we talk shit for like 30 minutes before we press record.
I know. And there's like 10 minutes of that remembering how to do what we do.
So, you guys should check out those shows.
Yeah.
Anything else, Matt, that you did this summer? Besides just like come down from your super Goonies 40th high?
No, nothing of note. No, I haven't really done anything,
Loser.
I know.
You got a lame life, Matthew.
I know. I got nothing else going on. I know. Well, what else did you do? You took the fam to somewhere, right?
Did I? What if I don't remember? I'm such a terrible father. I went to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I went to Comic-Con with Brian from CD114.
Nice.
Friend of the show, former guest of the show, Brian. That was fun. It was his first time at Comic-Con, so it was cool to see like how he handled it.
Yeah.
All that.
Is it still as big a deal? Would you say less, more, equal?
I think it's the same. There might not be as much hype, maybe, but you still have the same amount of people as always.
Yeah.
So for me, it's always cool.
Yeah, Saturdays it's just elbow to elbow, from what I remember.
Yeah.
But that's also
you're walking, you're constantly poking people in the butt.
Yeah. And you went to see what was that movie that had all the Demon Hunter?
Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yeah, I mean that's just the movie, but it's a phenomenon going around, right?
I know, right? Yeah, my kids are obsessed. I'm pretty obsessed, I have to admit.
Yeah.
It's not my new Goonies, don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start some K-pop Demon Hunter podcast.
No.
I don't need to be Korean, but my neighbor does. No. I actually watched that movie by myself without the kids for the first time the other day. I ordered like a bootleg Blu-ray copy of it.
Uh-huh.
So I put the disc in and I was watching it just to see how the disc was. But
yeah, to learn the songs.
I already knew the songs, bro. Come on.
So what is Rose City Comic-Con? How did that start? What's a little brief history before you get into the Plimps?
I don't know. Rose City Comic-Con is in Portland. It's been there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I've always heard of it from the comic side. Portland was a pretty big comics town.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say maybe like 10 years ago. I feel like it's less so now. But it was one of those shows you always heard about, and I always wanted to go. So this year I went. It was me and Daryl. I stayed with Daryl Boggs. Goonies Super-Fan, Uber fan. Too much so sometimes, but hey. We went because they were having like a semi-cast reunion there.
Mm-hmm.
They had Sean Austin, Kerry Green, Corey Feldman, Robert Davi, and the Plimps, Arthur Plimpton. Joey Pants was supposed to be there, but he canceled because he had to go to the Emmys because he was nominated for an Emmy.
I mean, if you're going to have an excuse, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good excuse.
Yeah. I think he won an Emmy for The Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
Like in 2000, maybe?
Yeah, he's had a pretty good career outside of the Goonies.
Plimps, too, really. When you think about it, Plimps has won Emmys. So, that was a lot of Goonies. For me, the big draw was the Plimps. Because never met the Plimps before. She doesn't do too many conventions, kind of hard to get. So I had to make the trip. I was really hoping to get Joey Pants, but
maybe next time.
Yeah.
Did they also, and I don't want to get too ahead of what your story is, did they also do a panel?
Yes. On Saturday, they were doing, the whole cast was signing autographs, doing photo ops, and then at 3 o'clock, they had a entire cast panel, which was pretty cool. It was all right.
Yeah,
because it was in a big auditorium. I guess it held like 4,000 people, and it was jam packed. So there was a panel beforehand. It took everybody had to get out, and then get everybody in. And then they had these MCs that were trying to hype the crowd up, which was a big waste of time. And they kept playing. They were like, "You guys ready for this next song?" And they were not playing the Goonies soundtrack. Just play like Goonies Are Good Enough, you know?
Yeah, was it like, was it 80s music at least, or?
It was like Journey. And like the typical.
Like karaoke songs?
Not kind of, but yeah. Like, lamos. You guys realize how much of a banger album that soundtrack is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so were there any additional cast members besides what you mentioned?
No, Davi was. Did I mention Davi before?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there was no surprises.
Okay.
There was nobody zoomed in.
Okay.
Or anything, which was kind of a
Yeah.
bummer. So yeah, you want to talk about the panel? It's a little out of order, but whatevs.
No, I want to hear how Plimps was when you when you got up to her.
So Plimps was signing autographs from 11 o'clock to like 11:40. I went right up to her at 11 o'clock. She had nobody in her line.
Oh.
There was like 4 people in her line.
I mean, come on.
That's what you get, Plimps, for like pushing the fans away.
Yeah, I guess. You're trying to be normal.
Yeah, it was a little sad because she was right next to Sean Astin. And his line was like, like you're making a trek to Mount Doom.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got in line. It didn't take long for the 4 people in front of me to get out of there.
Yeah.
Got a picture for Matthew from the Plimps.
Yep, thank you.
Had my map. Went up to her, and she wasn't having none of it, dude.
Really?
She was just in like signing mode. I was like, "Hey, thanks for coming."
No banter.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. I wasn't really trying to banter with her. She's like,
yeah.
I was like, thanks for coming. Like, thanks for giving us an opportunity to like meet you, and thanks for signing my map.
Yeah.
And that was it. She just like looked at me and then just signed.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It's like, I'll break those glasses off your face, Plimps.
Oh, bummer. Oh well.
No, I mean, whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah, she's a person still. So
it's not the warmest personality with fans. So got my stuff signed, got the picture, and then I went and got in line because she was only signing for 45 minutes, and then she was doing photo ops. Got in line for the photo ops. I was probably like 5th.
Did you strike a pose?
No.
Just
so then when I went to go get my Plimps boats, it was just like when we went to the Hollywood show last year. Like they take you into, like a room, a curtained off room with the big flash bulb and stuff. It's the exact same setup. But what was kind of neat was in the room against the wall, like Carrie Green was sitting in a chair. Davi was in there too. They just weren't taking photos. They were just chilling right then and there.
Yeah.
So went up to the Plimps, got some huggage. My wife made me a shirt.
Oh, yeah. I saw this. It's great.
She made me a shirt for when Matthew and I won the group costume contest at the 40th. Yeah. And the shirt was a big picture of me and Matthew in our costume. And on the back, it said, like, Goonies 40th anniversary group costume contest, first place winner.
Yep. Nothing. Did she react at all to that thing?
No. I don't even think she saw my face.
Yeah, we had chatted a little bit about that when they showed me the picture about how it would probably possibly get her attention, but I guess not.
Other people thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Actually, my wife made this shirt just to embarrass me. But it didn't work, honey. Backfire, Michelle. Made me more popular.
She went, she flew too close to the sun, man, because she made us. In case our listeners don't know, she made us the award-winning costume, which took her hours and hours of construction time. And
lots of arguments.
Yeah, I think she took that and ran with the shirt, and it didn't hit like the first one.
I think she peaked in life at that costume.
Right.
She just wants to relive it.
Yeah. And so she's next year she's gonna make a shirt of the shirt with the award,
I told her she needs to make herself a shirt that says creator of.
Oh, yeah.
And that she's gonna put her original like blueprint idea on one side and then the finished product on the other.
Oh yeah. And then there's like I think you can scan to get the video of her putting it together.
Oh
yeah.
Dang,
with a little code.
Ideas. Yeah.
You.
Yeah, got the photo. Same Plimps. She just wasn't having any of it.
Yeah.
But whatever. So she was the only Goonies that I got autographs or pictures from, because all the other guys that were there already got them. Don't really need to like redo it.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I mean, I'm a super fan, but
sure,
I don't really need to keep tapping that well.
No, plus it costs cheddar to get all those pictures.
Yeah, I don't want them to be my best friend.
No.
Do you think if I keep paying them a lot of money?
I think it's in their contract that they have to be your friend after so many photographs. Was there any special moments during the panel that Plimps sort of shined or gave a bit of behind the scenes?
No, Plimps, she didn't talk too much. Moderator asked her. Well, okay, so what was interesting was, I thought it was a little bit offensive, actually. He asked the girls. He was like, when did you guys feel like you were finally Goonies? I was like, what? I said, the girls are always Goonies.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much what they said as well. But I thought, because he was like, at what point did you feel like you were a Goonie? And I thought that Carrie Green was going to say, well, we did film the oath scene.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, they can do the oath. But they didn't do the oath.
Oh, no.
But even though they didn't do it then, we can do it right now.
Okay.
Dude, I am the master of segues, Matthew.
I know. It's like, dang.
All right. You go first.
I will never betray.
Everybody.
No.
Everybody raise your right hand and prepare to take the Goonies oath.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
I will never betray my Goondock friends.
We will stick together until the whole world ends.
Through heaven and hell and nuclear war.
Good pals like us will stick like tar.
In the city or the country or the forest or the boonies.
I am proudly declared a fellow Goonie.
Yes.
That wouldn't have been hard to do.
No.
Wouldn't have been hard to do. They actually did allude to it that Sean had given the Goonies oath at another convention before, which I think you can actually see. He does it. You can find some videos on YouTube where he actually administers the Goonies oath.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
Pretty cool.
I know.
So they asked the question, I mean, when did you feel like a Goonie? And then the Plimps was like, basically saying, oh, I think she had fun. I think she was down for adventure. She's always down for adventure. She's just a big slut and stuff. And
yeah, she used to bang mouth.
And then somebody asked a question about the Cyndi Lauper music video, if they had any memories from that. And the cast really went in on that question, especially Plimpton.
Oh, cool.
Because she loves Cyndi Lauper. She told a lot about that, about the behind the scenes and like meeting Cyndi, how that was even bigger for her than when Michael Jackson came over to her house to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And stuff. So she had her dog on her lap the whole time.
Oh, really? What kind of dog?
People. It looked like a Chihuahua or something. One of those little dogs.
No, I just had a thought that they might have written Steph as like Cyndi Lauper, but I don't know if that would. No, maybe some elements. Maybe.
What was interesting was, I guess the cast got to pick their own. This is a Davi story, and Plimpton kind of backed it up, where they got to pick their own costume.
Oh.
So Davi was telling a story how he was having a bit of a struggle and an argument with the costume designer. They had him in some getup before, but he was like, "No, I don't think this is the character." So then they brought Donner over, and Donner was like, "Whatever he wants to wear, he'll be in charge of it." So Jake Fratelli's costume, that was Davi's creation.
The red checkered flannel and the hat.
Yeah, and then Plimpton was saying how, like she liked her costume at first, but then she hated it because like the red scarf. She said, I wanted to burn that thing, but off my neck by the end. And those high red, like they were kind of like mid-calf high tops almost. She hated those things. She just, she's like, it looked good for one day, but then when you do a whole shoot on it.
Yeah, I imagine,
hated it.
With any kind of wind element, that scarf is going to mess up a bunch of takes.
Yeah. Plus, it's around your neck the whole time, like all day, every day. It's like wearing a tie.
Yeah. Poor Plimps.
So Sean Astin, he retold, I'm pretty sure they do this at a lot of conventions. He retold the story about the attic speech, how Donner took him outside, told him the story, and then had him repeat it outside once, and then took him inside, He told that story again.
Had you paid in advance to get into, because at Comic-Con, I remember it was always Hall H was the infamous hall. Was it structured like that?
No, it was just like part of the program. You just had to show up on time.
Oh.
So I went and got in line an hour early, and I was probably like the 200th person in line. It felt like I was pretty far back, but once they started letting people in, there was like 4,000 people in line.
Oh,
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Just how many people were in that room for the Goonies. It was pretty cool.
Was there any Plimp cosplayers?
No, I did not see any Steph cosplayers.
Whoa.
I saw quite a few Andys. I saw a lot of Moffratellis. Daryl was dressed up as Mikey. A lot of people were doing like pseudo sloth, where they had the jeans, suspenders, and the Superman shirt, but like no mask and stuff. There was a lot of those. I didn't see a single Data.
Wow. Yeah, you usually see at least one.
I saw maybe 1 million Goonies t-shirts. So everybody had Goonies t-shirts on.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Was there any that you wish you had?
I got them all, dude.
Yeah. Did you get your Data shirt from Bright Rags, by the way?
Yeah, but I bought it the size for my son.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what sucks though is he can't wear that shirt to school.
Oh, no way.
On that shirt, Data's making like finger guns.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like 007.
Oh, yeah.
So because he's got finger guns, he can't wear it to school. Cause like the gun.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, Data doesn't even make that pose in the movie. Why would you put that on a t-shirt?
Well, he's 00 negative, dude.
I guess so, but that's
Bummer.
what else? Stories.
Any other highlights from the con? Did you meet any new Goonies fans?
Yeah, I ended up talking to. I stayed at the Hyatt across the street, and there was like a hotel bar, which is the easiest place to get food and stuff, as opposed to waiting in crazy lines inside the convention center or walking far away. So I met a Goonies fan. His name was Beeb. Cool dude from Oregon. He was at the 40th too.
Nice.
Goonies Super-Fan. You better be listening, Beeb. Talked to him for a while. I talked to a lot of Goonies fans. I handed out every single Sloth Love Chunk card I had.
Nice. Yeah, good advertising.
So, yeah. I was actually going to talk about this a little bit, Matthew. It's kind of crazy. We haven't put out an episode in like a while. Because we're just terrible. Yeah. But I was looking at the numbers, and like we actually have more listeners now, or like more downloads now than when we were like really active.
Churning them out.
Yeah. Remember once a week? Remember when we were doing that?
Yeah. I mean, it's one movie, so yeah. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I guess so, man. We're going to do one more episode in 2 years. We're going to get crazy numbers.
Yeah. They probably figure, oh, they're not dead yet. I want to hear what they're having to say now.
Right?
Yeah, it's like proof of life. Oh, they are really alive.
So, yeah, the convention, just one day, in and out. Some Goonies highlights.
Yeah. So, you mentioned that the Plimps signed your map. So, who do you have left to sign? Who has yet to sign your map?
I got to get Data, Brand, Francis.
Well, I mean, if you're talking just the Goonies, though.
I got Jake. Jake signed it.
Oh, okay.
He signed it in Astoria.
Do you got Jeff Cohen?
Oh, dang. No.
Yeah.
He's going to be hard, dude, because
yeah.
Actually, one of the stories that Feldman told at the panel was Feldman and the Plimps both went to Cyndi Lauper's final show ever at the Hollywood Bowl, like the week before. And I guess they had reached out to the Goonies cast that they wanted to have them all come on stage for Goonies Are Good Enough. So Feldman said, like, he put out the call and he was getting everybody to go.
Yeah.
And he said everybody agreed to do it except for one. And it was Chunk.
Why?
Jeff Cohen. Why? And he said because he wants to be taken more seriously as an entertainment lawyer. He said that once Chunk said no, Josh Brolin was like, if it's not all of us, then it's none of us.
Darn it. So with his old school sensibilities of
he probably didn't want to. He was probably just looking for an excuse not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the rest actually show up? There's probably a clip on YouTube somebody can watch.
No, right? They didn't know. They didn't do it. Nobody went. Since it wasn't all of them, they didn't go. They didn't go on stage. But Feldman was there in the crowd. Plimpton was there. But
yeah, I think he'll be your last. Yeah, he'll be the elusive one that you'll probably never get to have.
I think Kehu Kwan is going to be in Salt Lake City Comic-Con next weekend.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna. I can't drive up there or fly.
No.
This short weekend trip was a whole thing anyway.
Yeah, give yourself a break.
So then after the con on Saturday, I got kind of a late start out to Astoria on Sunday. Went for a quick day trip. If you're going to go to Portland.
Yeah, you have to. Astoria's right there.
You got to go.
Yeah.
So I drove out to Astoria, got there probably around like noonish, walked around town. They had a huge farmer's market going on, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the jail, hung out there. I wrote our names in the Fratelli cell, Matthew.
Oh, nice.
I tagged it.
Yeah. Do you think they wiped that off? Like paint over it?
I think they do. Because other people tagged it and they were all like 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
So, but whatever. We're there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Next time we'll do it in blood.
Yeah. I'll give you a vial of my blood. I'll ship you a vial of my blood.
This is not the first vial of bodily fluids you shipped me.
Did you see, I bet the locals probably headed up to here with us Goonies at the 40th. Did you get some? I'm guessing you didn't see any sort of Goonies promotion.
No, there was a lot.
Really?
Yeah. I was
probably
surprised.
because of the con?
I don't think so.
Maybe? No?
I don't know. I don't think so. I went to that Astoria Brewing where we had lunch that one time, and every single worker there, they all had Goonie shirts on.
Oh.
They still had that huge section on the side where they're selling T-shirts. It was all Goonies T-shirts.
Wow.
There were tons of Goonies flags flying at out in front of businesses, or even driving around town, people in front of their houses. Tons of Goonies flags flying next to their American flags still. I always wonder, I wonder if these people moved to Astoria because of the Goonies.
Yeah, I mean, could be. I would retire there, man. Heck yeah. It's a good little town.
Yeah, it's really chill. So I went up to the Goonies house. I was there for maybe 30 minutes. I got 10 minutes where it was just me. There was nobody there but me.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. It was a moment.
Mm-hmm. Is there still challenge coins out there floating around?
I didn't even look. I didn't even think about it.
No, we got ours.
Totally slipped my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, in that 30 minutes I was there was probably 30 people that came up to the house and took pics and left. Just random people stopping by. It was pretty cool, but I could also see this is just some random Sunday, and there's a lot of people walking through those neighborhoods.
Wow. So, how cool.
Yeah. House looked the same.
Nice, dude. I'm jealous. You got Plimpton.
Gino's Pizza was closed on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bummer. We didn't get to do that last time we were there.
No, we did. Me and Michelle got to go. We ate it back at the Airbnb.
Oh, that's right.
Jeez, dork.
You totally did. Oh, well.
I drove out of Astoria around 5:30, maybe, and then drove back to Portland. Got a little sad.
Good trip, dude.
It was cool.
Yeah.
What was really interesting, talk about coincidence was, it was exactly 3 months to the day since when I was at the Goonies house the last time I was there.
Yeah, that's
that crazy how it had been almost 10 years between visits for me and you. And then it was 3 months later, what a quick one.
Yeah. That was kind of how our trip, what did we, 10 years ago, we did a day and a half?
Yeah.
That was it was real short.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to go back in 3 months. We'll see.
No, we're next year.
All right, man. Okay, recap.
Yeah.
She didn't. I wasn't even going to try to ask Plimps for a bumper for this show. Hey, do you think it would be possible if maybe you could, me and my buddy have this really cool podcast? Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, please.
That's it. I quit. Maybe she was just in character.
Yeah. Anyways. Thanks, guys, for coming and listening to Matthew and I.
Yeah.
I say it every time, so I'm not going to say it this time. Okay, I'll say it. We'll do better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
We'll take a really long break this time so we can get some more fans.
Yeah. We have a lot of ideas for shows. All right. You guys think that we've already tapped the well dry of Goonies
No,
stuff?
we have lots of
We have lots of ideas. We just suck at doing it.
Yeah. You know how it is. You know, those friends you have, you talk every 3 months. Oh, hey, how's it going?
I talk to you more than 3 months, Matthew.
Well, I know,
all the
but
time.
still. I know, but getting together, having time to get together to do this.
Hug your loved ones. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Yep. And we'll see you next time on Sloth Love Chunk.